Hello everyone, this is my first ever pick'em video, okay? And this is gonna be the AAF Alliance of American Football Week 7 picks. The first game we have is between the Orlando Apollos and the Atlanta Legends. The Orlando Apollos sit at 5-1 after losing their first game uh, to it was like the Hotshots. And then the Atlanta Legends are sitting at 2-4 after they were just destroyed by the San Antonio Commanders. They went on a 2-game winning streak. They beat the Express, and then they beat the Fleet to get started, and then they went on, and the Express beat a team. No, the Express beat the Fleet. The Legends beat a team to get started, and then they went on to play the Express, who also just won a team, beat it, and they won. Then they went on a 2-game win streak against the Commanders and got destroyed. This shows that the Atlanta Legends really aren't that good of a team. And this game's at Saturday, March 23rd at 1 p.m. Central Time at the Georgia Stadium. Okay. The Orlando Apollos just lost to the pretty good team, the Hotshots, and they were on a 5-game win streak. They beat the Commanders, they beat the Iron, they beat top tier teams. The Legends haven't. So obviously, the obvious choice is the Orlando Apollos, and my score is going to be like maybe 37-12. If the Legends can get anything going on, they may get 12. The next game is going to be between the Salt Lake Stallions and the San Antonio Commanders at the Alamo Dome. The Salt Lake Stallions stand at 2-4. They beat the Express. And they beat the Hotshots. The Commanders are sitting at 4-2, and the two teams they lost to were the Apollos, which is understandable, and then the Fleet, which was a trap game. One of the Salt Lake Stallions' win was a trap game where they played a team within the same 3 weeks, and so it would have been sad if they lost both times. And then the other one wasn't that impressive. It was against the Express. This game is going to be at Saturday, March 23rd at 7 p.m. Central Time. And this choice is going to be another pretty obvious choice. It's going to be the San Antonio Commanders. I have it closer than the previous game. It's going to be maybe around 27-14. That these two first games are like obvious choices. Here's the first interesting. There's a San Diego Fleet sitting at 3-3, and then the Arizona Hotshots sitting at 3-3. This is going to be on Sunday, March 24th, 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and this is the Sun Devil Stadium. Well, first, it's the Arizona Hotshots. They're the home team, so they have the edge there. And then secondly, the Fleets, one of their wins again was a trap, and then one of the Arizona Hotshots' loss was a loss because of a trap. The Hotshots also just beat the Apollos, and the Fleet, yes, the Fleet are sitting at 3-3, and they kind of like barely just beat the Iron, but other than beating the Iron, I haven't seen anything impressive from the Fleet. And no, they lost to the Iron. They just lost to the Iron. The San Diego Fleet, I haven't really seen anything impressive from them. The Arizona Hotshots, on the other hand, they went in a weird funk, but they're a really impressive team. Just like they're similar records, but comparing how they've played previously, I think the Arizona Hotshots played better. And so I think this is going to be a relatively close game. I think the Arizona Hotshots win 27-25. And then it's the final game, Sunday, March 24th at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time. This is at Sun Devil Stadium. No, it's not Sun Devil Stadium. Shoot. This is at the Express Stadium, whatever stadium that is. And then it's the Birmingham Iron versus the Memphis Express, Sunday, March 24th at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time. This one, I guess it's kind of like my upset of the week. The Birmingham Iron, it's from what we've been able to tell, they are a top team. They have like an excellent record, and they're playing against like the worst or one of the worst teams in the AAF. And so it's like the smart choice would be the Iron. But my gut feeling, it's telling me to go with the Express. Now, last time I had was looking at a game where it was like an obvious choice, but I had a gut feeling it was during the NFL playoffs. And it's where I caught the upset where the Eagles upset the Bears. And, well, it had to have been one miracle after another because the Bears should have won that game. But one miracle after another, the Eagles ended up winning. And so because that's the last time I had like a really good gut feeling and I followed the gut feeling, it worked out. I'm going to trust my gut again here. I feel like even though the Express are 1-5, the Iron are 4-2, the Iron seem to have been struggling the last couple games, or the last 3 games. They almost lost to the Fleet. The Express beat the Fleet, and I think that the Express, even though they kind of lost one of their quarterbacks, maybe Johnny Football will be able to come and help them. They just need, it's going to be a low scoring 15-12 game. I just think the Express, some miracle is going to happen, and the Express are going to upset the Iron, and then the Iron, at the beginning of, whenever the two teams were 3-3, when the Iron were 3-0, and Apollos were 3-0, I was thinking that the Iron would be able to make it all the way to the end and eventually overcome the Apollos, with the Apollos burning out. It doesn't exactly appear to be the case. The Iron have had their struggles. And it showed whenever they lost the one, and then whenever they lost to the Commanders, and then they lost embarrassingly, like a big time, to the Apollos. Like, these are 2 good teams. And then they almost lost to the Fleet. And good teams, but it's like the Iron just played 3 good teams in a row. The Express are just like are looking for something. I think the Express somehow take this win, 15-12. That's, and then y'all don't have to believe my record. There's been no video of me doing my other picks, but I've been commenting my other picks. Even when I ask about it, you can go talk to Dirty Rob TV. He's been the one I comment my picks on, and I comment my results on and everything. Last week I went 2-2. I've been getting 2-2 every single week. Every week. My overall is 12-12. I'm at 50%. So, judging by my record, 2 of these games I'm wrong on. And these 2 seem like obvious choices. This one, not so much. And this one, I could be way wrong. It's just a gut feeling. So if I'm right about these 2, and wrong about these two, I will be shocked. If I get 4-0, I will be shocked. If I get anything that's not 2-2, I will be shocked. You know what? Here's a fun comment. What 2 games do you think I'm wrong with this week? Which 2 games? Which 2 games do you think I'm going to be right, and which 2 games do you think I'm going to be wrong? That's a new thing. If this is I go 2-2, if I go 2-2 every week all the way to the end, this would be my question. Which 2 games do you think I'm wrong, and which 2 games do you think I'm right? Comment below, and comment your picks and your results and everything.